We're going out for real now, right? Yeah, of course. Hey everybody, it's Moderately Otaku here, bringing you another anime review. Now, this anime is going to be quite special. It's spicy, it's steamy, and a bit saucy, but mostly steamy. So what does that all mean? Well, coming from your typical lovey-dovey and diabetes-inducing romances like Toradora, Kimi ni Todoke, and Sakura So, Kuzu no Honkai, or Scum's Wish, was just a big change in tone for me. We're introduced to two main characters, Hanabi Yasoroka and Mugi Awaya, and those two decide to use each other as replacements for the ones they love, Narumi and Akane. And those two happen to like each other as well. So if this chart already looks pretty bad, trust me, it's gonna get much worse. Right from the first episode, I was just surprised at how different this anime felt. Normally, in a romance anime, you kind of get an idea of what's going to happen, who's going to end up with who, and it's the things they go through and the experiences that maybe put a strain on the relationship that allows us to empathize with these characters and help the anime feel more fulfilling at the end. But with Scum's Wish, it just felt up in the air. Was there going to be a happy ending? I don't know. Judging by the tone of this anime, probably not. But at the very least, are Mugi and Hanabi gonna end up falling for each other and being together? We can get a feel that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted rom-com, but instead a serious drama that puts the characters through the ringer. Not to say that there aren't any lighthearted moments in the show, but when shit gets real, it gets real. This anime dives into the worst possible outcomes of unrequited love. For most of us, we've all had like a love interest that didn't reciprocate those feelings, and we've all kind of moved on. But there's some people who get stuck in that dark place and allow those frustrations and bad obsessions to take them down paths that they normally won't. It can corrupt us, and that theme is brought up many times in Kuzu no Honkai. Mugi, what the fuck are you doing?
俺は地獄に落ちるね。
Mugi, can you hear me? It doesn't have to end like this. Mugi! It's not like these characters aren't aware of how shitty they're being. No, there's actually moments of clarity where their reasonable side pops up and like, yo, what are you doing? But they're constantly doing mental gymnastics trying to justify their actions. There's a moment when Hanabi finds out the truth about Akane and decides to stoop to her level just to stick it to her and prove that she can fight on equal grounds with her. Or something. I don't know, she's a high schooler. I mean, think about all the stupid shit we've done when we're socially awkward, hormonal teens. Yeah, there's moments in the anime where the characters discover that they can't tell the difference between love and lust anymore. Like, that line's not even blurred, it's just fucking gone. And also, the entire concept of being in love and physically intimate with the one you truly love is just a foreign concept to them. Kuzu no Honkai dedicates a good chunk of time to each character so we get to know their personalities and their past that make them who they are today. This really fascinates me because we get to go inside their heads, we get to know what they feel and think. We get to experience happiness, sadness, frustration, and shittiness. Lots and lots of shittiness. And through these experiences, they start to mature and find out how horrible they've been and try to move on after they've found closure. Now, I absolutely love the art and animation of Scum's Wish. It's clean, yet imperfect at the same time. Like, this is a sort of art style you would see in like a more lighthearted rom-com. It's a nice juxtaposition of its themes and its visual art style. Plus, all the post-processing and effects and lighting all look great. Now, the transitions are probably the most striking visual element in this entire series. Like, whenever they appear after something happens, you just feel really dirty. It's like this black cloud and haze just covering you. It's almost suffocating to a certain extent. And when they decide to go with a white transition, you're like, holy shit, does this mean that the characters are actually, I don't know, turning a new leaf? Now, the opening and ending songs really made this anime what it is for me, especially the ending. Whenever that song comes up, I just get goosebumps because you can feel that pent-up frustration in her voice. At the end of Kuzu no Honkai, it leaves on a bittersweet note, yet a bit hopeful, knowing that they've learned from their mistakes. they're now smarter. And it really feels like there's a bright new future ahead of them. I'm a big fan of these endings because it allows me to imagine and theorize and just have fun thinking about what would happen after this anime. Would I say that I enjoyed this anime? It's not something that I would call enjoyable in the conventional sense, but I was emotionally invested in these characters because I wanted to see them happy. Or at the very least, not in these shitty and toxic relationships. It's not like watching a rom-com and just being along for the ride and just enjoying the show. No, it drags you through the depths of despair on a roller coaster of emotions. But in the midst of all that craziness, there's a certain beauty to it. So yeah, I like Kuzu no Honkai. It can be a bit fucked up, steamy, dark, yet beautiful and optimistic at the same time. If you're a psychologist, you probably have a field day analyzing all these characters. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!